Hi, my name is Taylor, and I am an animal experiences specialist here at Tanganyika. And we are hanging out with our Patagonian cavies today. This one is Empanada, and then Chimichurri is wandering around. So I got into the field working with animals by starting out going to the University of Montana, and I got a wildlife biology and ecology degrees. And then while I was in college, I spent a lot of summers just doing internships kind of all over the place. So I interned at a wildlife rehab, I interned at a red wolf sanctuary, a bunch of fun stuff. And when I graduated, I had figured out that I really wanted to educate about animals. That's what I'm really passionate about. So I worked at an exotic animal rescue and education outreach for a while. And then eventually I got the job here at Tanganyika. So my favorite animals here at the park are probably the cavies. I've spent a lot of time working and training with them, but I also really love birds. So Candy, the blue and golden caw, is probably another one of my favorites. So I think my best advice for anyone who wants to get into the field, either working with animals or educating, is just to get as much experience as possible. And if that means you volunteer at a zoo or you start out working up front in a zoo doing like guest engagement or something like that, that's totally fine. Just getting your foot in the door, volunteering at a vet hospital, anywhere you can get the tiniest little bit of experience is really going to help you out. I think my favorite fun fact about the cavies is when they get excited, they do something called stotting, which is where they look a little bit like a gazelle and all 4 feet are off the ground and they kind of bounce like this. And it's super cute when you see it. So in their natural habitat, Patagonian cavies aren't endangered, but they are facing some threats. Their habitat is getting converted into pasture land for a lot of ranchers and different livestock and stuff like that. So they are getting kind of kicked out of their natural habitat. And so one thing that I usually suggest if people want to help cavies is you can look into some of the natural parks and things like that that are down in Argentina. Which is where these guys are from, and you can support them because there are lots of safe spaces where they're making sure that cavies can thrive, but you can also just be aware of rodents in your backyard. I know a lot of times we think of mice and we don't want them in our house, but they are really important for your environment. They are seed dispersers, they're pollinators, they're helping get stuff put back into our energy cycle and back into the ground. So just being aware of rodents and realizing how important they are can be really helpful for them. I think my favorite thing that guests can do at the park that I like to suggest is a meet and greet. If you come, no matter what your favorite animal is, we probably have a meet and greet with it. And it's just a really fun experience. Instead of just seeing them in their habitat, you can get up close with them. You might be able to touch them or feed them or do something. So when you come, definitely book a meet and greet of some way, shape, or form. You will absolutely love it, I guarantee. So if you guys liked hearing my story and meeting the cavies, make sure that you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow more of our videos. What do you think, Chimichurri? Oh, is he gonna roll? Oh, dust bath.